जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jaya Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga. Jaya Srinivas Govinda Jaya Srinivas Govinda Srinivas Govinda Jaya Srinivas Govinda. Jaya Prahlad Narsimha Jaya Prahlad Narsimha Prahlad Narsimha Jaya Prahlad Narsimha. जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्रीमद डिवाइन ग्रेस ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत संशिल प्रभुपाद की ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 1, text number 34. Apisvid aste Bhagavan Sukham vo. Apisvidaste Bhagavan Sukham vo. यह सात्वतां कामदुगो अनिरुद्धः। यः सात्वतां कामदुगो निरुद्धः। यम् आमनन्ति स्म हि शब्दयोनिम्। यम् आमनन्ति स्म हि शब्दयोनिम्। मनोमयं सत्त्वतुरीयतत्त्वम्। मनोमयं सत्त्वतुरीयतत्त्वम्। अपिस्विद् आस्ते भगवान् सुखं वो। यः सात्वतां कामदुगो निरुद्धः। यम् आमनन्ति स्म हि शब्दयोनिम्। मनोमयं सत्त्वतुरीयतत्त्वम्। अपिस्विदास्ते भगवान् सुखं वो। यः सात्वतां कामदुघो निरुद्धः। यम् आमनन्ति स्म हि शब्दयोनिम्। मनोमयं सत्त्वतुरीयतत्त्वम्। Satvatam Kamadugo Niruddha. Apesiraste Bhagavan Sutamvo. Yes, Satvatam Kamadugo Niruddha. Yamamananti Nahayonim. Abhisvedaste Bhagavan Sukhambo. Yes, Satvatam Kamadugo Niruddha. Amadanti Nahabdayonim. Api, as also, Svet, whether, Aste, does he, Bhagavan, the personality of Godhead, Sukham, all happiness, Vaha, of you, Yaha, one who, Satvatam, of the devotees, Kama Dugaha, source of all desires, Aniruddha, the plenary expansion Aniruddha, Yam, who, Amananti, they accept, Sma, from yore, he, certainly, Shabda, Yonim, the cause of the Rig Veda, Manahamayam, creator of the mind, Sattva, transcendental, Turiya, the fourth expansion, Tattvam, principle. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Sam Srila Prabhupada. Translation. May I inquire whether Aniruddha is doing well? He is the fulfiller of all desires of the pure devotees and has been considered from yore to be the cause of the Rig Veda, the creator of the mind and the fourth plenary expansion of Viṣṇu. Kindly repeat. May I inquire whether Aniruddha is doing well? He is the fulfiller of all the desires of the pure devotees and has been considered from yore to be the cause of the Rig Veda, the creator of the mind and the fourth plenary expansion of Viṣṇu. Purport. Adi Chaturbhuja, the original expansions of Baladeva are Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna and Aniruddha. All of them are Viṣṇu Tattvas, or non-different personalities of Godhead. In the incarnations of Sri Rama, all these different expansions appeared for particular pastimes. Lord Rama is the original Vasudeva and his brothers are Sankarshana, Pradyumna and Aniruddha. Aniruddha is also the cause of Mahavishnu, from whose breathing the Rig Veda appeared. All of this is nicely explained in the Markandeya Purana. In the incarnation of Lord Krishna, Aniruddha appeared as the son of the Lord. Lord Krishna is in Dwaraka. In Dwaraka is the Vasudeva expansion of the original group. The original Lord Krishna never leaves Goloka Vrindavana. All the plenary expansions are one and the same Viṣṇu Tattva. and there is no difference in their potency. Thus end the Bhakti Vedanta purport. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Viṣṇu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Shri Radha Madan Mohan ki jai. So till now we have Vidura has inquired about various Krishna's sons. One was Pradyumna, another was Samba, and today here is about Aniruddha. So Aniruddha is also a plenary expansion of the Lord. He is the Viṣṇu Tattva. He is not ordinary Jiva. Samba is incarnation of Kartikeya, and Pradyumna is incarnation of Cupid, Kamadeva, who has in turn possessed the potency of attracting, seducing living entities. So that, therefore, he is also considered as Amsha of original Chaturvyuha Pradyumna. But here, Aniruddha, who is the son of Supreme Lord, is belonging to Adi Chaturbhuja, who are the original expansions of Balaram. So Lord Krishna, Lord Krishna's Swayam Amsha, Swayam Rupa is Balarama. So from Balarama, the first expansion is actually Adi Chaturbhuja, Chaturvyuha. So they are actually Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna and Aniruddha. So last time we understood that Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha are all Viṣṇu Tattvas. Original, the first is expansion is Vasudeva. From Vasudeva, Sankarshana, from Sankarshana, Pradyumna, and from Pradyumna, Aniruddha. We also understood that Vasudeva is the original Paramatma. Sankarshana is the representative of the sum total of all the Jivas. Pradyumna is the sum total of, or the creator of intelligence. Therefore, he is the controller of intelligence. And Aniruddha is the creator of or controller of mind and false ego. So, like the description also is given that Vasudeva is the creator of the Mahatattva, the gross elements. Pradyumna is the creator of intelligence. Aniruddha is the creator of mind and the senses. So like that, the Supreme Lord, Lord's original position is he is supreme enjoyer. He is always enjoying. And he expands into various Viṣṇu Tattvas, who in turn take care of all Krishna's different activities, including creation, destruction, the pastimes of different leelas, all the activities. The Supreme Lord is only enjoying Krishna. Ekale Ishvara Krishna. Arasabha Bhritya. So, in one place Srila Prabhupada mentions the Chaturvyuha, Adi Chaturbhujas, they are actually like aidis-de camp. Aidis-de camp is just like there is a commander-in-chief. He has got some 4 or 5 people under him who are his most confident, and he first gives order to them. They in turn take the orders to further down the soldiers. So they are the first 4 people whom the commander-in-chief has got full confidence, and always he tells to them, and then, so like that, Srila Prabhupada refers the Chaturvyuha as the aidis-de camp. So they in turn take care of all the activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, including the creation of this material world. And here we have seen Vidura is describing about Aniruddha. Aniruddha is the cause of the Rig Vedas. Because Aniruddha is the origin of Mahavishnu, from whose breathing Rig Veda has come. Rig Veda is the original Veda. There are 4 Vedas, Atharva, Sama, Yajur and Rig Veda. Among this, the original, even before the split of 4 Vedas, one Veda became 4. That Vyasadeva split into 4. But before that, it is Rig Veda. So that original Veda was originated from Aniruddha through the breathing of Mahavishnu. So therefore, he is the cause of Rig Veda, Shabda Yonim. Yam Amananti Smahi Shabda Yonim. Yonim means origin. Sarva Yonishu Kauntaya, Krishna says, I am the origin of all the jivas. So Shabda Yonim, Shabda means Vedas, Shabda Brahman. So that Vedic knowledge originated from Aniruddha. Then Manomayam, he is the creator of the mind. And then Sattva, Sattva Turiya Tattvam. He is transcendental among the 4 plenary expansions of Viṣṇu. So these are the 3 qualities Vidura is describing about Aniruddha. Of course, sometimes, someplace Aniruddha is considered, mentioned as controller of mind, someplace Pradyumna, like that, different things are there. So, but anyway, Chaturvyuha, they are the main. So, here, very clearly it is mentioned by Vidura that Aniruddha is the origin of creator of the mind. In various places, there is a description, even in Chaitanya Charitamrita, elaborate description is there about the Chaturvyuhas. There, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami mentions that they are transcendental personalities. They are not ordinary jivas. And here Prabhupada is mentioning Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Aniruddha, Pradyumna are Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata and Shatrugna. Another place Prabhupada mentions that Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrugna are Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. So then Prabhupada clarifies both may be true because Lord Ramachandra appears every Treta Yuga. So in one Kalpa it could have been this format, Chaturvyuha format. One Kalpa it could have been Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. So that's also can be reconciled. So Vasudeva creates of all the material elements. Sankarshana is the cause of attraction and destruction. Sankarshana has the power to keep everything intact. It's called integrating power. Material world scientists, they say about, talk about gravitation force. That origin of that gravitation which integrates all the material elements togetherness, is actually that force origin is actually Sankarshana. We hear that above that Ananta Sesha, the whole of the material cosmos on the hoods is existing. So that integration is done by Sankarshana. As much power of integration Sankarshana has, he also got the power of disintegration. So both, Lord Shiva in his prayers when he is offering, he describes Sankarshana as having the power of integrating and disintegrating. So in the same sequence, Lord Shiva is glorifying, is one by one is glorifying Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna. So when it comes to Aniruddha, few wonderful prayers he offers. This is in the 4th canto. Namo Namo Aniruddhaya Rishikeshendri Atmane Namaha Paramahamsaya Purnaya Nibritatmane. Namo Namo Aniruddhaya. Again and again I pay my obeisances to Lord Aniruddha, who is Rishikesha Indriya Atmane. He is the director of our senses and of our mind. Because he is the creator of mind and the senses. So he is the director. Rishikeshendriya Atmane Namaha Paramahamsaya Purnaya Nibritatmane. He is the Supreme Lord and who is beyond this material creation. So my Lord, as the supreme directing deity known as Aniruddha, you are the master of the senses and the mind. I therefore offer my obeisances unto you again and again. You are known as Ananta as well as Sankarshana because of your ability to destroy the whole creation by the blazing fire from your mouth. So, Srila Prabhupada, wonderful purport. Why Lord Shiva is using this particular terminology, explanation, expression for a particular form of the Lord. Rishikeshendriya Atmane. The mind is the director of the senses and Lord Aniruddha is the director of the mind. So senses are Indriyani Parani Ahur, Indriyabhya Param Manaha. Senses are controlled by the mind. The mind is controlled by Aniruddha. In order to execute devotional service, one has to fix his mind on the lotus feet of Krishna. So our mind, we have to fix our mind on the lotus feet of Krishna, then our senses will get controlled. That is a goal of devotional service. One mind has to fix on Krishna. Therefore, Lord Shiva prays to the controller of the mind, Lord Aniruddha, to be pleased to help him engage his mind on the lotus feet of the Lord. How Prabhupada is explaining. Why Lord Shiva is worshipping, offering his prayers to Aniruddha. Namo Namo Aniruddhaya Rishikeshendriya Atmane. He is offering his obeisances to Aniruddha as a one who controls the mind and the senses. Because he is controlling the mind and the senses, and because in devotional service we are supposed to control the mind by concentrating on the Supreme Lord. Therefore, Lord Shiva is praying so that Lord Aniruddha helps him, supports him in concentrating on the Supreme Lord. Fixing our mind on the lotus feet of the Lord. That is the goal of Bhagavad Gita also. Man mana bhava mad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mam evaishasi satyamte. Krishna. Man mana bhava mad bhakto. Man mana. We are chanting Hare Krishna. Prabhupada says that man mana means chanting Hare Krishna mantra. So that mind has to focus on the holy name, or the mind has to focus on lotus feet of the Supreme Lord. That Lord Aniruddha's help is needed. So therefore, here specifically Lord Shiva is offering his obeisances and praying to Aniruddha as the one who controls Rishika Indriya Atmane. It's a wonderful prayer. Actually, each prayer, Prabhupada, why Lord Shiva is offering this prayer to like this, and very nicely this set of prayers are there. Some 30 shlokas are there. The mind has to be engaged in meditation on the lotus feet of the Lord in order to execute devotional service. It is also stated in Bhagavad Gita, Mattaha smritir gnanam apohanam cha. From me, from the Lord comes remembrance, knowledge and forgetfulness. Thus, if Lord Aniruddha is pleased, he can help the mind engage in the service of the Lord. It is also indicated in this verse that Lord Aniruddha is the sun god by virtue of his expansions. Since the predominating deity of sun is an expansion of Lord Aniruddha, Lord Shiva also prays to sun god in this verse. So Aniruddha is also the predominating deity of the sun, some expansion. So hence Lord Shiva is praying to sun god also. So Lord Krishna by his quadruple expansion is the Lord of the psychic action. So quadruple expansion, Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna. Psychic means mind, intelligence and false ego. Lord Shiva prays to Lord Aniruddha as the sun god who is controlling deity of the external material elements, which constitute the construction of the material body. According to Chakravarti, Viṣṇu Chakravarti Thakur, the word Paramahamsa is also another name of the sun god. So now we may be wondering where sun god came. So that Paramahamsa, the word Paramahamsa is actually sun god. The sun god is addressed here as Nibrita-atmane, which indicates that he always maintains various planets by manipulating the rainfall. The sun god evaporates water from the seas and oceans and then forms the water from clouds and distributes over land. When there is sufficient rainfall, grains are produced, and these grains maintain living entities in each and every planet. The sun god is also addressed here as Purna or complete, because the sun rays emanating from sun have no end. For millions and millions of years since the creation of this universe, sun god has been supplying heat and light without diminution. So the word Paramahamsa is applied to persons who are completely cleansed. So another meaning of Paramahamsa. So one meaning of Paramahamsa is sun god who is maintaining all the entire creation. So Lord Shiva is offering his prayers to that Aniruddha who is the controller of even the sun, who is maintaining the entire creation. Another, the Paramahamsa is a person who is completely pure, cleansed. When there is sufficient sunshine, the mind becomes clear and transparent. See the connection between mind and sun. Suppose it is very cloudy, mind also becomes very cloudy. We have experienced this physically, isn't it? We become lazy, we want to sleep more, eat more bhaji, hot bhaji. But when it is sunshine, mind is very clear. We wake up, our senses are also woken up. So direct connection is there. Why that connection is there? Because the original controller is Aniruddha. So the mind becomes clear and transparent. In other words, the sun god helps the mind of the living entity to become situated on the platform of Paramahamsa. Thus, Lord Shiva prays to Aniruddha to be kind upon him so that his mind will always be in perfect state of cleanliness and will be engaged in devotional service of the Lord. See, so much nice connection is there. Why he is offering prayer to Aniruddha? Just as fire sterilizes all unclean things, the sun god also keeps everything sterilized, especially dirty things within the mind, thus enabling one to attain elevation to the platform of spiritual understanding. So if Aniruddha's blessing is there, the sun's heat, it's like a sun's heat The sun's heat sterilizes any dirty area. So even the mind having dirty thoughts, dirty desires, dirty will get sterilized, cleaned up, purified by the power of the influence of Aniruddha. So therefore this prayer, Namo Namo Aniruddhaya Rishikeshendriyatmane Namaha Paramahamsaya Purnaya Nibrutatmane. Paramahamsaya, who is the sun or pure devotees. Purnaya Nibrutatmane. He is actually the entire material creation, the sun god is maintained. Or the through. So the next prayer also referring to Aniruddha. So here we have seen glorifying Aniruddha is the cause of Rig Vedas, is the origin of mind. Here glorified as origin of mind and senses and even the sun. And Lord Shiva is offering prayers so that his mind becomes purified, and with that purified mind he can meditate on the Supreme Lord. Next prayer is Svargapavarga Dvaraya Nityam Shudi Shadatmane Nityam Shuchi Shade Namaha Namo Hiranya Viryaya Chaturhotraya Tantave. Another three features is describing. The Supreme Lord Aniruddha Swarga Apavarga Dvaraya. He is the opening door, Dwara, entrance for Swarga. If anyone wants to attain Swargaloka, he has to worship Aniruddha. He blesses any fruitive activity we are doing with our senses, that fruitive activity becomes fructified by the blessing of Aniruddha. Otherwise it is not possible. And whatever fruitive activity, punya karya we are doing, we do some annadana, godana, that dana, dit dana, that has to fructify. And that fructification is punya is, phala is getting. That is Swarga, Dwara, Swarga Dwara is open. Not only he is the cause of a living entity's fructification of fruitive activities, even Apavargaya. Apavargaya means liberation of the living entities. So, one who is desiring for the fruitive results, he can worship Aniruddha. One who is wanting liberation, for him also he is the Dwara. He also has to worship the Aniruddha. So he is Swargapavarga Dvaraya Nityam Shuchi Shade Namaha. Always pure. He is always within the pure devotee's heart. Nityam Shuchi Shade Namaha. Within the heart of the pure devotees, always Lord Aniruddha is residing. Namo Hiranya Viryaya. He is the possessor of Virya. Virya means semen. Semen is considered to be like gold, very powerful semen. So that powerful force is actually Aniruddha. Namo Hiranya Viryaya Chatur Hotraya Tantave. He is the fire in the Agnihotra. We offer fire. When we offer fire, our offerings is going to the Lord through the fire in the yajna. Prabhupada says that the fire actually is like the tongue of the Supreme Lord. Tongue accepts no food. So that is the tongue of the Supreme Lord. So that Chatur Hotraya Tantave is the Vedic sacrifices. And therefore I offer my Vedic offer my obeisances. So the Supreme Lord helps the one who is attached to Karma Kanda by providing him, by opening the door of Sarga. The Lord also provides the fruit of liberation to one who is desiring liberation. And the Lord Aniruddha, now not only does Lord Aniruddha help fruitive actors by elevating them to higher planetary system, but he also helps the devotee engage in devotional service by his inexhaustible energy. Just as heat is the source of material energy, the inspiration of Lord Aniruddha is the energy by which one can engage in executing devotional service. So previously, sun, the example that sun is the sun's energy is the inspiration for the material creation, material existence. Because of heat, rain is there, because of rain, because of heat, seasons are there, then grains are there, life is there, all this. So like that, Lord Aniruddha is the inspiration for devotees. Lord Aniruddha inspires devotional execution in the devotees. Therefore, Lord Shiva is offering his prayers. Actually, all other Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, it is a half shloka or one shloka. But for Aniruddha, 3 shlokas continuously offers. Next, Nama Urja Isha Trayaha Pataye Yagnaretase Triptidaya cha Jivanam Nama Sarva Rasatmane. Another few more features. See, so many. Aniruddha means we think, Aniruddha. But behind Aniruddha, so many qualities that we can meditate on, we can understand from the description of Srila Prabhupada. Otherwise we are thinking, Hare Krishna, simply Krishna, Rama, Rama. But behind that, so many meanings are there where we can meditate upon. Therefore, when we are offering prayers, when we are chanting mantra, it is not simply something like that, like a train. Very peacefully, prayerful mood. Slowly we should chant, understanding deep meaning within those, absorbed in that meaning of the particular prayer. So, Nama Urja Ishe Trayaha. He is the provider of Sargaloka. Now, he is the provider of even Pitrulokas. You are the provider of Pitrulokas. Urjat Ishatrayaha, demigods. You are the predominating deity of the moon and the master of the 3 Vedas. Trayaha. Trayaha means Vedas. Pataye Yagna Retase. I offer obeisances unto you because you are the original source of satisfaction for all living entities. Namaha Sarva Rasatmane. Sarva Rasa. Rasa means there is a joy, mellow. Prabhupada uses the word mellow. That he is the original satisfaction, that rasa. In every activity that we are doing, that rasa is actually, the origin is Lord Aniruddha. Very beautiful verse Prabhupada purport. When the living entity is born with this material world, especially as human being, he has several obligations unto the demigods, unto the saintly persons, and unto living entities in general. As enjoined in the Shastras, Devarshi Bhutatman Rinam Pitrinam. Thus, one has an obligation to one's forefather, the previous hierarchy. Lord Shiva prays to Lord Aniruddha to give him strength so he can become free from all obligation to the Pitas, demigods, general living entities, and saintly persons, and completely engage himself in the devotional service of the Lord. Generally, when we want to join, sometimes the folk by himself thinks, or the joining candidate, who will take care of my parents? Oh, they have done so much to me. My life is indebted to them. But one who surrenders to the Supreme Lord, all his debt is cleared at one shot. Completely surrendered. 100% surrendered. All debt cleared. And that Supreme Lord is the form of Lord Aniruddha. Therefore, Lord Shiva is praying to Aniruddha, to clear all the Pitru demigods, all the whatever obligation. Even sometimes outside people they say, oh, so much your parents have done. If you give up, take up to Krishna consciousness, what will happen to who will, you are doing cheating your two parents. So no, actually all the debt the Supreme Lord clears. He has no more debt. One who engages in 100% in devotional service to the Supreme Lord. No more obligation. You don't have to bother about anything, about the material world. Then one becomes free from all obligations to the demigods, saintly persons, pitas, ancient forefathers, etc. if one's mind is completely engaged in devotional service of the Lord. Lord Shiva therefore prays to Lord Aniruddha to give him strength so that he can be free from such obligations and entirely engage in the Lord's service. So only by the Lord's mercy that obligation can go. Only by the Lord's mercy. So devotee should pray like this. Otherwise, this is a material law. The moment a living entity is born, for his birth, so many arrangements are done. So he is indebted to all of that. Soma, or the predominating deity of the Lord, is responsible for the living being's ability to relish the taste of food through the tongue. This is a very nice explanation, scientific. So the moon is the cause of rasa in this material world. All the fruits, vegetables, the juices. Even Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explains in Bhagavad Gita. Gatir Bharta Prabhu Sakshi Nivasa. In that sequence, Krishna explains that the moon is the cause of the rasa. In fact, previous ages, they used to look at the position of the moon and sow a seed. That was the original farming technique. Because they know that it is the power of moon that brings rasa into that particular fruit or vegetable. So that rasa is for what? That taste. Rasa means taste. So the taste, so that means the cause of the taste is actually moon. The taste of food through the tongue. Lord Shiva prays to Lord Aniruddha to give him strength so that he will not taste anything but prasada of the Lord. See, a wonderful way Prabhupada explains. So he is offering his prayers, Lord Shiva, so that he will only eat prasadam. He doesn't get any taste for other bhoga. And the moment we see samosa outside, very nice, I should eat. But if we are blessed by Aniruddha, there will be no tehare, this is bhoga, why I should eat. When we go to any donor's house, no, they will give very tasty items they will give. So immediately devotees reject. No, we don't want to take. No, this is special, we made without onion, garlic, this, that. Still devotees, because that is bhoga. He is blessed by Aniruddha. So Lord Shiva is praying to Lord Aniruddha to give him that strength so that he will be able to not taste anything, because the original rasa is given by Aniruddha, which is in prasadam. Lord Aniruddha provides original taste through prasadam. If one can control the tongue, he can easily control the other senses. So that is the link. Aniruddha is the controller of all the senses. In that also, if you can control the tongue, automatically you control. And who can help you to control the tongue? Lord Aniruddha. Who even controls moon also. Lord Aniruddha, moon, senses, and our taste. So all this is a big, it's It's like encompassment of all the different activities of the material world. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has sung a verse indicating the tongue is the most formidable enemy among all the senses. Sharira vidya jal jodendriya tahe kal. Very dangerous fellow tongue. Jiva fele vishaya sagare tar madhya jivvati lobho moy sudurmati take jeta katina samsare. Difficult. This tongue is so dangerous, puts us into a network of samsara. And the world becomes, material life becomes miserable. Katina samsara. Tara madhya jivhati lobho moy sudurmati. What is the next? Take jeta katina samsare. Krishna bada doya moy. Lord Aniruddha, Lord Krishna, very merciful. Koribare jivhajay, to control the tongue. To control the tongue. We are thinking mercy means prasadam is coming. Mercy is actually is to control our tongue. He is giving this mercy. To conquer over the tongue. Taramadde jivhat. Lobho mesudu. Take jeta katina samsare. Jiva fele vishaya sagare. Take jeta. Krishna bada doya moy. Kori bare jivha jai. Swaprasada. After this prasada. Swaprasada. Anna dilo bhai. Say anna amrita pao. Therefore, devotee, when he is honoring prasadam, Radha Krishna guna gao. Radha Madan Mohan guna gao. Jai Radha Madan Mohan. They take prasadam. Jai Nitai Gauranga. Jai Nimai, Jai Nitai. Not that salt is there, not there, too much spicy. No. Jai Radha Madan Mohan and eat, that's all. Because it is helping me to conquer my tongue. Suppose a Kshatriya is fighting war and is getting defeated continuously. Suddenly he gets one astra, one weapon to attack the enemy, by which the enemy will be killed. He will be so glad, isn't it? He will say, thank you very much. So similarly, we are trying to fight tongue. We are trying to fight the material world. But we got an astra, the mercy, that is given by Lord Aniruddha, prasadam. With that prasadam, we can conquer the world. Lord Shiva's prayer to Lord Aniruddha is meant for this purpose. Triptidaya cha jivanam. Triptidaya cha jivanam. Nama sarva rasatmane. He prays to Lord Aniruddha to help him. He is satisfied by eating only prasada offered to the Lord. So much satisfaction with prasadam we should have. I don't want anything outside. Like that satisfaction. That satisfaction Aniruddha can give. In the beginning days, 1967, like that, Prabhupada started. Like that, folk boys, some young boys used to come. Prabhupada used to personally cook and provide them food. Afternoon times or evening times sometimes. So one mother used to send one boy, you go there, Swamiji, you go and Prabhupada will feed him full stomach. One chapati after another, one chapati after another. All prepared by Prabhupada. Chapati, dal, sabji, all prepared. Generally, sometimes at home, if you eat too much, initially mother will with love, she'll give one more, she'll ask. After that, enough no, she'll ask. That means over. But Prabhupada is going on offering. 24 chapatis he was eating. 24, imagine what is it. And Prabhupada is going on giving. He is cooking all of that. 24 chapatis for one. Imagine, minimum 20, 30 will be there. All that Prabhupada has prepared. With love. And then Prabhupada used to say, no problem, one more I'll give, and he'll take. Easily, 24 chapatis. Of course, he became devotee later on. And Prabhupada used to say, eat up to here. For them, not for us. So, that much satisfaction. One more thing we should understand. One is, yes, satisfaction of tasting the Krishna Prasadam, but we should also be satisfied with the taste, not the quantity only. Taste is good means full quantity will go. No, we should be satisfied. Very nice prasadam. Honor it as prasadam. Prasadam also meant for giving energy, for living only, not for eating. You should not take prasadam, okay, prasadam means enjoy nicely. No, prasadam means honoring prasadam, mercy of the Lord. Honored. Yeah? So, like that, if we honor, we will have good health, Krishna conscious health, and mercy of, we will not get attracted to anything outside Bhoga. Any questions? Actually, wonderful prayer. You should again read Lord Shiva's prayers.
Basically, what I understood, because if you see these prayers of Shiva, what is explaining, means devotee should know very clearly the tattva, what is the, so that he can offer right prayers to whom. That is what presented, or?
No, that is the offering of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva knows those details, so he is offering to different forms of the Lord. But later on, further in this particular sequence of prayers, he says, let me be attracted to the form of the Lord which the devotees are worshipping. After offering all these prayers, let me be attracted to the form of the Lord which pure devotees are worshipping. So that means what the spiritual master is offering, that form of the Lord I worship. So Prabhupada explains in the purport later on. But see, we have to appreciate the variegatedness of the form of the Lord, the uniqueness in different forms of the Lord, and also the similarity. Uniqueness also, variegatedness also is there, and they are all Advayam. That also we need to appreciate. So it is nothing wrong in knowing Aniruddha is this, Pradyumna is this. It's all connected to Supreme Lord, Viṣṇu Tattva. But we need not have to specifically offer prayers to Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Vasudeva. We offer our prayers to the form of the Lord that our spiritual master wants. That's our stance.
Means we need not know this tattva clearly, say, for...
No, why you need not? Otherwise, why Prabhupada will write?
Suppose if I am offering anything, without proper understanding, if I offer, it may not be fulfilled. Because if you see, means I just compared with Damodara Astaka. Here, Vasudeva is saying, I want only that form of the Lord which is displayed in Vrindavan. Although he knows that he was in Dwaraka and so many other Leelas he has performed. But he is saying this particular form, Leela, has to be manifested. Means he knows that this is the highest form.
He is attracted by that form.
That
he is attracted by Damodara, the form of Damodara.
Why this doubt came, Prabhu? Because recently MPP was telling that we are offering there are so many sampradayas worshipping Krishna. But they are worshipping Krishna, but not the Krishna what our sampradaya is referring.
So?
Means, just like in this purport also, Prabhupada is telling the Krishna in Dwaraka is different. He is expansion of Vasudeva. And the Krishna in Golok Vrindavan is only in Golok Vrindavan, he will never leaves. Means when you are, why I am saying is, do this understanding of knowledge about that Krishna has different expansions to be known to us for progress in devotional service?
We should try to know. If Prabhupada has given, we are learning, we should try to know. If Prabhupada has given, that means he wants us to know. So we should try to know.
That's what this has to be. Clarity means when I want to explain this to a normal initial devotees. So how do we explain that tattva is this one and rasa and these two are very important in the role of devotional service?
No. Before we want to explain to others, first we should learn. We should be convinced. That is important. Automatically we will tell others. That's secondary. That's not at all important. First fact is, we learn for my conviction, for my enrichment. Then automatically once I know, I can explain other things to others. So I want to get convinced of various features, conviction, and also enrich my Krishna conscious knowledge with all these variegated. Now I am able to understand what is Aniruddha, what is his feature, all the special graces that he can provide. It's such a great learning. So when I am chanting the same prayer tomorrow, I know all these links are there. Then when I am offering the prayer, the same prayer, I will immediately connect to different bhavas of the prayer. Like how Lord Shiva is offering that bhava. Otherwise simply reciting was not correct. So we worship the Supreme Lord. So now you mentioned that different sampradaya, they worship Krishna in different. So yes, that is therefore, see what Srila Prabhupada is given, Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. There are sampradayas where Krishna is worshipped as Paramatma. There are sampradayas where Krishna is worshipped as Brahman also. I will not tell that name, but there are there. Some places are there like that. Krishna only as Paramatma. They say Krishna Paramatma will take care. They know only Krishna Paramatma only. Why Bhagavatam mentions even Yadavas, many of Yadavas taught Krishna as Paramatma. So, but what Srila Prabhupada is giving explanation, Krishna not as Paramatma, not as Bhagavan, is giving Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the original, one who is in Goloka Vrindavan. He doesn't leave that Goloka Vrindavan, that personality we are supposed to worship. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has told. Aradhya Bhagavan Vrajesha Tanaya, the son of Vrajesha, Vradhama Vrindavan, that Vrajesha Tanaya. So that is highest, the supreme personality of Godhead. Not any, let's say, the greatness of Srila Prabhupada. So Prabhupada is giving us, asking us to meditate on the most beautiful, the original, the supreme among all the different avatars, that is Krishna. That is our, Prabhupada has given us. So we may offer prayers, we may respect all the other avatars also, but our love, our dedication, everything goes to the form of the Lord that our spiritual master has given, has ordered. That is for our specific direction. Understood, no? Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki.